Hey guys, here with Charlie Bando again from Bando Performance, and wanted to just talk about, when should these youth athletes start getting in the weight room, start training with a guy like Bando? Because, growing up, I was always told, don't start lifting until you're 13, 14, or you're going to stunt your growth. But you start hearing different things. So what's your take?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's for us, as coaches, as business owners, we hear it from parents all the time where I don't know where this, it stunts your growth fad is coming from, but it actually does the opposite, right? Strength training and resistance training actually adds more bone density, and it makes your bones stronger, right? If done the right way, which they will be doing under our roof. And in terms of what age to start training at, I think that it's super important to look at a couple of things. One being, how mature is your child in terms of from a mental aspect? Can they handle being in a weight room? There's a lot going on. There could be distractions. There could be, their buddies that are over here doing a more progressed exercise where they want to get eager and jump into that exercise. Are they mature enough to kind of take a step back and say, I'm not ready for that yet? The other thing is, how serious are they in their sport? If there's someone that takes their sport really seriously and they have big time aspirations of making it to the next level, I think that, sure, it's a good time to start training. And the third thing is, are they going to take it for granted, right? Are they going to come in and just think that this is a joke and laugh and fool around behind the coach's back? And, under our roof, with all three of our locations, we take training very seriously, and we like to keep it fun, but at the same time, we like to, get these kids and really zone in and say to them, hey, this is going to help you get to the next level. I think that it's a long-term athletic development process, right? And that process has been studied. There's been publications written on it, and I think that everyone's different in a way, but that's kind of my 2 cents on when you should start training.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing I think you said is developing the athlete, and starting kids at a younger age, being watched by people that know what they're doing and have a specific goal and progress in mind is what's going to help your athlete, turn into a great hockey player one day, or maybe it's a great lacrosse player. But, working on it at a younger age, it's not you shouldn't be doing that. As long as you're under the guys, the guidance of Charlie Bando, they're going to make sure that your player's set up for success in the future.
Yeah, absolutely. And to piggyback on top of that, I think that, from our philosophy is we accept movement over load, right? So if a kid has proper movement technique and they prove to us that they can move through a full range of motion without being compromised in any sort of way, then we'll add load. We're not always quick to jump and go to load, nor should you. Movement is always first.
Yeah, so check out Bando Performance and start working with him and his coaches. They're going to do an amazing job.